asking support from our Shaykh to send us something, inshallah. Tarikatana soba fil hayr min jami'an. Man is not sent to this world to sleep. Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, he was not sent to this world to go to sleep. His wife, our mother, was not sent to this world to go to sleep. And when they were sent to this world, they did not sleep. When they were sent to this world, Hazrat Adam, our father, stood for 300 years on one foot on the mountain of Serendip, that is in today's Sri Lanka. At that time, it was not an island. At that time, the earth and the water has not been mixed up. Everything was separate. People who are trying to find out about that secret through Google, you are going to get more confused and more lost, because that kind of thing you're not going to find out through the online, through the internet. Only awliya Allah, they have that secret now, they're not going to give to people. It was not necessary that they're going to use for nonsense things. If you don't know your ego, you're definitely going to use it for nonsense things, for your ego. Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, he stood on one foot. That up to today there is still that footprint for 300 years. What was he doing? Sleeping? No. He was asking Allah for forgiveness. He was asking Allah for forgiveness directly. 300 years. Did he know his Lord? Of course he knew his Lord. In pre-eternity, his Lord addressed him directly. And he addressed to his Lord directly. In pre-eternity, he was seeing the angels and everything in creation directly, because it's not only the angels that were made to prostrate in front of Adam alayhi salam, everything in creation was made to submit to him. Everything. The sun, the moon, the galaxies, from the smallest atoms to the biggest galaxies, they're made to submit to him, to make prostration to him. Mankind has that secret. Of course they have to. Because who is mankind representing? Allah. Does everything submit to Allah? Yes. So everything has to submit also to his representative. Finish. Let's not enter into the light of the Prophet ﷺ. There's another ocean that we go in, we cannot come out from. But when he was sent down to this world, because he did an action that was not pleasing to his Lord, and he ate from the forbidden fruit, and him, Adam alayhi salam, our father, and our mother Hawa was sent down to this world. And he who addressed his Lord directly now, he who knows the names, Allah asked him, now speak. He says, what is this? What is this? What is this? And he knows the names of everything. Names of everything what? Names of everything in creation. The name, it is the essence, it is the identity of a thing. Meaning that Adam alayhi salam has just been created, there is in him that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put that secret that he knows everything. Go renew your wudu. You sleeping? Then sit. That's why we don't want to open this kind of sohbats, because you're all not ready. Sleeping over there, sleeping over here, sleeping. Next time I'm going to say, I want only 7 people in front of me, I'm going to give sohbat. You're still not understanding. Did I not say before in the beginning, anyone who wants to go to sleep, leave? Not given too much sohbah these days. Should at least know. He has to give this. He cannot escape from this. Try to stay awake. Something is given to us tonight. So he knows the names of everything in creation. He knows the secret of everything in creation. Allah has given it to His representative. He has given it to Hazrati Insan. Which is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, we have honored the children of Adam. وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي Adam. Those who are the children to Adam alayhi salam, those who are not the children to Shaitan, those who are not the children of the nafs, those who are not children to this dunya, children to Adam alayhi salam, just as their father, that when the first separation happens, he says, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah. 300 years he was standing, and he was saying Astaghfirullah to his Lord, and he was crying, and he was crying, and he was crying, and he was crying because of his separation from his Lord. What do we cry for? Let me ask you. You ask yourself, sit down. What do I cry for? Am I crying because I'm separated from my Lord? No. Am I crying because I'm separated from my Prophet? No. Am I crying because I'm separated from my Shaykh? No. I'm crying because I'm separated from my job, crying because I'm separated from my income, from my car, from my dunya, from my ego. Anything that I want, I'm separated. And I really want it. That's why I'm crying. That's why I'm opening my hand to ask 24 hours. Adam alayhi salam, he was sent into this world. He wasn't sleeping. This world was a punishment for him. This world was an exile. This world was a world of separation. And he stood on one foot and he begged Allah for 300 years. His physical creation was so tall that his head was reaching up to the first paradises. First skies, let's say, first skies. And it was interfering with the work of the angels. Because the angels loved Adam alayhi salam, meaning angels loved Bani Adam, the children of Adam. From that time until today, the angels continuously asking for our forgiveness, making dua for us, that as we are going to enter into Laylatul Ragaib next week, inshallah on Thursday, around this time, no? On that night, Allah will notice that all the angels from all the skies, from all the paradises, they are empty from the angels, and He's seeing all of them. They are circling around the Baytullah. And Allah will lower Himself to ask. Because of course Allah knows the answer. That's why Allah is lowering Himself to ask, why are you here? What is it that you're asking for? And the angels are saying, Ya Rabbi, it is known to you. We're only here to pray for those ones who are keeping this night holy, who are keeping this night blessed. Because this is the night that the holy light of the Prophet ﷺ was passed from his father to his mother. That the angels say, anyone who keeps this night holy, anyone who puts this night with value, who worships, who fasts, who does anything to thank Allah for the Rahmatul lil Alameen, we're asking for them, fulfill the du'as, give them everything that they need, lift their burdens from them, save them in this dunya, save them in this akhirat. You don't pray for each other, you only pray for yourself, busy with yourself. Angels are praying for you. Night al-Ragaib. But Adam alayhi salam, he stood 300 years on one foot, begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, forgive me, Ya Rabbi, forgive me, forgive me. And he was crying so much that the angels stopped their work. In the paradises, in the worlds, in the different alams, they stopped their work because they hearing his crying, and they became very sad and they started crying too. You don't cry for yourself, you don't cry for each other. Muslims today, their heart has become so hard because they love the dunya so much. Their religion has become very selfish. If I go to Umrah, if I go to Hajj, if I do this, if I do that, but they're not thinking of the Ummah. Leaders are like that. Religious leaders are like that. Jamaats are like that. Very busy with secrets. They're not busy with the house that is burning down. They still want to look at the secrets of the skies. But your roof, which is just above you, is burning. And there are ones who say, this roof is burning. This is how you get out. No, but I can see the secret over there. I still want to look. Go ahead until it comes down on you and it burns you. You will understand that time. Maybe you're not going to understand when it burns you, but when it burns those ones that you love, you're going to understand. Never make the mistake. Adam alayhi salam was not crying for his wife. For all of you information, he was not crying for his wife because he missed his wife. He was missing his Lord. And because of that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because he was interfering with the work of the angels with his constant crying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reduced him in size. So it is the wrong things that makes a man to become small. You understand? Then with the mercy of Allah, it came to his heart. He says, before for 300 years, he says, forgive me. After 300 years, he says, forgive me for the sake of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. That's when he was forgiven. The Prophet Adam alayhi salam, he was forgiven. When he was forgiven, his wife was forgiven too. And when it came to him, the question was asked, how did you know? To use this name, don't think that Hazrat Adam alayhi salam didn't know the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. He knows each and every one of us. What kind of a father would know his children, no? But there is a different secret there. That name, you understand? The name again. The name of the most praised one, the most praised one. And it says, I'm using that name because the first thing that I saw when I opened my eyes was this writing. Don't think it is a writing like this writing also. Because this writing was under the base of the throne of Allah. Meaning Hazrat Adam opened his eyes and he was looking to the throne of Allah. And don't think throne is a chair, or is a big chair, or is a house, or is a this, or is a that. All the paradises would disappear under the throne of Allah. All the alams would disappear. And he was seeing under the throne of Allah, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. La ilaha illa Allah Muhammad Rasulullah. And the name of Allah and the Prophet's name was next to each other. And he says, by the secret of that name, I'm asking, because that you have put his name next to yours. And I'm asking. And when Hazrat Adam alayhi salam asked for forgiveness with the intercession of the Prophet's name, just with the name, you understand? Just with the name. Why is that necessary for us? Because do we know the Prophet? Have we met him? Especially people in the Ahir Zaman. All we know is what? His name. Just with that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I forgive you. He was not sent here to sleep. And he did not sleep. He asked for forgiveness and he found a way. He found a way for that forgiveness to reach him. Did he expect after he was forgiven that he was going to enter into paradise? No. Like so many people, they expect when they're forgiven to enter into nothing ever happened. American style. I said sorry. Why are you not giving me a hug? Astaghfirullah. There is a mess. You don't want to clean your mess. Who has to clean your mess? You made that mess, clean your mess. Hazrat Adam alayhi salam then understood what is it that he had to do and the mission that he had to do. Why he was sent into this world. How he was sent is something else. He was sent. But he continued that mission to bring the children of Adam into this world and to teach them. And everything that he did, it was a lesson for us, and we needed it. Don't say, oh, if he didn't commit that, and then he was sent into this world like this, we wouldn't be in this kind of, we would be in a worse situation, and we wouldn't know what to do. We wouldn't. We would be very, as they say, the generation of these times. What is used? What the word they use? Eh? No. Entitle. Nice word they say. They're going to say, well, I'm from paradise. My parents from paradise. I should have paradise here. Who is saying that? Ego is saying that. But the Spirit knows this is not paradise. We are separated. We must find a way back. In this world, we should be awake enough to find ourselves and to find the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam, and to find Allah. That time, we'll be comfortable and we'll be back where we belong and we'll begin another journey, endless. Inshallah. May Allah forgive me and bless you. Al-Fatiha. This much is enough. Assalamu alaikum.